So, dear students, a very good evening to all of you. So, today we are going to discuss about different current affair topics that can be from the national level, international level, or from the Odisha. That is going to be helpful for your OPSC interview. So, I think first important question today we are going to discuss is about POSCO. So, I think you already know that POSCO is a steel company, that is major steel company, iron and steel company, basically from South Korea. So, it's planned to invest in India and establish a plant in Paradis or Jagatsinghpur, particularly district. So it was not successful. Because after investing the money for 12 years, so it is not able to establish its plant. So what are the reason for it's not reason for opposition by the local people, or what are the reason for not able to establish the plant, and what are the learning that we can learn from this this incident, so that we can make our policy more industrial friendly policy. And what is it? This is what answer first to this. After that, I'll ask the next question. Yes, yes, please. Hello, please.
Hello,
Yes, yes.
sir. Post steel project
Uh-huh.
Odisha failed because the local community opposition, uh,
Uh-huh.
law and order problem arise in that
Uh-huh.
area, and some environmental uh, expert also oppose this developmental project.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, basically agricultural field and betel vine was present.
Uh-huh.
Cultivation was there, which was
Uh-huh.
which was going to be affected by this project. That is why
Uh-huh.
I think.
Yes, yes. So you have given some of the points because you have said that the POSCO project that is being implemented in a fertile land. So they are in the agriculture, rich or fertile soil. So farmer are opposed this land acquisition project. So apart from that, what are the other grounds for POSCO is not able to establish this factory in Odisha?
Sir, if I will, sir, I will list down the points, sir. First one actually told
Yes,
by
yes.
him that, like the land acquisition issue, they required,
Uh-huh.
I think, around 4,000 hectares, no, acres of land, but the
Uh-huh.
locals locals at Dhinkia, that village was Dhinkia village, because I was there
Uh-huh.
only at that time.
Uh-huh.
Dhinkia only, actually the betel cultivators, they protested
Uh-huh.
their land acquisition. Second is sir, the environmental clearance like that. The Jottadhari port was there, but Jottadhari port actually POSCO wanted that port, but there was a hold from environmental ministry also. So environment
Uh-huh.
clearance has not been given. Thirdly was sir, actually they wanted like the plant they should get by direct allocations. But
Uh-huh.
as per the act, they should get it via competitive bidding.
Uh-huh.
That was also a issue. And fourth was sir, the resistance by the local and political mobilization at the ground level.
Uh-huh.
And also, sir, finally, actually, in post 2012, the steel sector actually, the market slows down. So POSCO lost his interest and he left in 2017, I think.
Uh-huh.
These are the sir, reasons.
Okay, okay. Any other reason anyone want to add? Please go ahead.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
I have an. I am not sure, but the area or the hill that was given for the extraction of aluminium, that is Niyamgiri Hill, which is the homeland
No, no,
of
it's
Dongoria Kund
Niyamgiri
tribe.
Hills is it's a different issue. It's about, I think, what is that? There is a mining major, UK, Vedanta Group.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Huh. So I'm just summing it up so you can just listen it very carefully. So first one is about the land acquisition issue because they need to acquire around 4,000 acres of the land. But most of these lands they are fertile lands and most of they are cultivated. The betel vine I think the panapatra I think is cultivation house. So because of that, local people oppose this the farmer particularly. They are in fear of that. If they will give the land, so they'll lose their livelihood. So next is about environmental and regulatory hurdles because they have not properly implemented the environmental impact assessment. So later on, a case is filed in the NGT, even the environmental ministry. So they have they have requested that we need to have comprehensive environmental impact assessment. So that is what led to the further hurdle. If you are doing comprehensive environmental impact assessment, it will take a lot of time and there might be stall of the project itself. So next one is about the mining policy change. So before during their initial phase. So they believe that they'll get the mining on a subsidized rate. But after the coal scam and all this scam, so government started the competitive bidding. So after that they lose the interest because now they have also to do the bidding and get all this thing at a higher price. So next is about inadequate impact assessment. So they have conducted the impact assessment, but they have not do that in a comprehensive way. That is what called social impact assessment along with environmental impact assessment. So that is the reason they are facing a lot of opposition. And next we can say about the political and administrative issue. So I think already you know that because of all this issue, some people politicize the issue. So they put the project in a negative light. So all these factors led to the ultimately scrapping of this project. Okay. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
मैंने वो अभी दे दिया हूँ तो एक बार देख लेना इशू मैंने एक 2-3 वेबसाइट से वो आ गया ठीक है सो आई थिंक कोई अगर इसको कॉपी करके थोड़ा एडिटिंग कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा ठीक है देख लेना जो मैंने आपको इशू बताया तो ये 3-4 वेबसाइट से जो रेप्यूटेड वेबसाइट से तो अवेलेबल यही रीजन है सो मेक सम पॉइंट ऑन दैट सो यू कैन गिव वेरी गुड आंसर so next question what is so there are two plans for our government of Odisha so one is mission or vision 2036 so first place why we are targeting 36
Sir, because it will be the 100 year of formation of Odisha state.
Okay so like then what is the target in 2036
Sir, we want to become a 500 billion economy by 2036.
36 or 47
Sir, 47, I think 1500 billion, 47.
1500 billion
Yes, sir.
sir, cross verify, please cross verify anything. So what is our target? So by 2036, it is
Yes,
500
sir,
billion.
it is 1.5 trillion. Yes, sir, 1.5 trillion economy is targeted.
In 2047. In 2047.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, 2036.
No, 2036 में इतना जल्दी कहाँ हो पाएगा 1.5. Current GDP size is 110
Actually,
only.
No, sir,
110 billion.
developed state by 2036 ଆଉ 1.5 trillion economy by 2047
Okay. Yes, that is what. I think 500 billion. I think जो point आपने कहले ना ठीक अछि. So our target थोड़ा cross verify करियो. Data ଟିକେ भूल न हवा दरकार. ये जो अच्छा so you can set what is the economic target या फिर एक दूसरा लिख दियो 500 billion target of economy by 2036 and please don't give any wrong information any data so before giving any data here please cross verify once or twice okay and ये wikipedia उठेगोनी ये बहुत our reputed information जागे रानी चलो okay हाँ चलो so yes you can say so our target is to achieve 500 billion size of the economy by 2036 that is developed economy and by 2047 will be 1.5 trillion economy. So I think there are 36 targets. So can you discuss about this emerging targets or emerging area that we are focusing?
Sir, major focus is urbanization, sir. So they are focusing like by urbanization as a growth engine. That is the thing. So their target, I think it is 60% by 2047. Sir, I am not
Yes,
actually
60%. Yes, yes. Yesterday
60%.
newspaper it is available 60% by uh, 2047. I've read somewhere this target I think they have given wrong that current our economy Odisha economy size is 110 billion. Please it's cross verify. Please note them down so
Yes,
they
sir.
can ask
It's
about.
around 100 billion only, and by
नहीं नहीं नहीं
2036.
110 नहीं 110 कहीं ମୁଁ କାଲି ଗୋଟେ କୋଉଠି ପଢିଥିଲି କୋଉଠି ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ
Okay, okay,
authentic
okay, sir.
information
Sir, actually,
ହଁ
when they have
and
given that Biksit Odisha guidelines, na, at that time it was 100, 500, and 1500, like that only.
okay 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 then ठीक है तो देखो मैंने कौन कहले बहुत जगह फैक्टर भी करूँ ना किए प्रेडिक्शन करूँ इट्स वेरी बट हाँ you can say around 100 billion current GDP and 500 by 2036 and 1500 by 2047 and our urbanization target is to have 60% of our people living in urban area by 2047. Okay, so I think you have mentioned any other the emerging sector of Odisha that we want to promote.
Sir, I want to add before this.
Yes, yes, please.
Vision 2036 ରେ ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ 6 ଫାଉଣ୍ଡେସନ ପିଲାର ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ
Uh-huh.
କିୱାର୍ଡ ପାଇଁ
Uh-huh.
ପିପୁଲ ଫାଷ୍ଟ rural empowerment, people centric governance, prosperity for all, and our legacy, our pride,
Uh-huh.
and technology leading in the way.
Uh-huh.
ପିଲାର କୁ ନେଇକିରି ଆମ ମାନେ 2036 vision they have created. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା କି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ମାନେ ଏଟା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର କଟକ ପୁରୀ ପାରାଦୀପ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ରିଜିଅନ ଗୋଟେ ତିଆରି ହବ ଯୋଉଥିରେ ମାନେ 500 ବିଲିୟନ ହବ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ କରିବ ବୋଲି ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଜିଡିପି କୁ ଏଟା ସେ ଦଉଛି।
Okay. So I
This
think
much
ମୁଁ ଏବେ
I
ସେଟା ମୁଁ
wanted
ସେୟାର
to add.
କରିଦଉଛି ଆମ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ମୁଁ ସେଟା ଆମ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ
Sir,
ଏବେ ସେୟାର କରିଦଉଛି ତ ପ୍ଲିଜ ସେଟା ଟିକେ ପଢିବେ ସେଟା ଆମ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଏବେ ସେୟାର କରିଦଉଛି ये डॉक फाइल नहीं कि सब मैं शेयर कर दूँ वो अंदर पढ़िए हाँ तो माने कौन आम प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर आई थिंक से कहते कौन प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर अच्छे कहतु
So priority sector was, sir, they will create around 5 lakh jobs in next 5 years in textile, food processing, IT and IT enabled services. Then they will make some manufacturing hubs also. And agriculture is also there, sir. They want to enhance the productivity and value addition to the products. And to make also, sir, that tourism destination, I think they have like ecotourism, promotion of ecotourism is there.
I think I'm just sending it.
The priority sector of Odisha is basically on the mining industries. So like value addition in chromite, bauxite, these minings. Then, sir, Odisha is contributing approximately 54 to 60% in India's economic growth, specifically from the iron and steel industries. So, Odisha will look
ओडिशा
forward
को
to
50 to 60% आई थिंक से ज्यादा ही ना सेटा
The mining, sir, to mining, sir, I think.
हाँ
mining,
you
sir,
can say in mining
specifically iron
okay
and steel. Yes, sir. Sir, then sir, Odisha is prioritizing expanding IT industries in Cuttack, Bhubaneswar like cities. And sir, Wipro is already present there, so we are looking forward to expand it more. Then sir, in Paradip, we are looking forward to develop a petrochemical or plastic park. Then, sir, ecotourism will be promoted in Koraput-like regions so that livelihood opportunities can be created for the tribals. And, sir, backwardness reduction will be our priority. Um, and promoting urbanization is also there in the 2036 plan. Then, sir, talking about the growth of coastal economy, and Western Odisha specifically, the regional disparity that will be eradicated. And sir, for poverty alleviation, Odisha is aspiring to be a poverty-free state by 2036. So these are some of our commitments. That's it, sir.
Yes, yes, I think बहुत अच्छे से you have explained it everything. So ବେସିକାଲି ଟିକେ ତାର या ସମରୀଟା ମୁଁ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିଦେବି, ଡୋଣ୍ଟ वरी। ମୁଁ ଏବେ ଟିକେ ଗଲା ପରେ ମୁଁ ଏ ସମରୀଟାକୁ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିଦେବି। ଇଟ୍ସ ଅ ଭେରି ଗୁଡ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗ, ୟୁ ନିଡ୍ ଟୁ नो इट। ओके, so any other point anyone want to add? So because you know these if you have summary of that, it is going to be very helpful. So you can give lot of answer by you know giving looking into sector and aspect data, so that is what going to be very helpful.
ହଁ ସାର୍, ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଆଇ ୱାଣ୍ଟ ଟୁ ଆଡ୍ ଏଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛି, BCPPER ଗୋଟେ ସେମାନେ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ରିଜନ ଯୋଉଟା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର, କଟକ, ପୁରୀ, ପାରାଦୀପ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ରିଜନ, ଯୋଉଟା ମାନେ 500 ବିଲିୟନ ହବ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ରିଜନ ହବ, that will be one third of the gross state domestic product by 2047। ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି। ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ହବ୍, ଇକୋନୋମିକ ହବ୍ କରିବେ, ମାନେ ହବ ପାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ଟାର୍ଗେଟ ରହିଛି। ଏଟ୍ ଦ ସେମ୍ ଟାଇମ୍ ଅଦର ରିଜନାଲ ହବ୍ ଯେମିତି ହେଲା ବରଗଡ଼, ଝାରସୁଗୁଡା, ସମ୍ବଲପୁର, ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ରିଜନାଲ ହବ୍ ହବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର, ଛତ୍ରପୁର, ଗୋପାଳପୁର, ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ହେଇପାରିବନି, ଏଇଟା ଟାର୍ଗେଟ ରେ ଅଛି। ଏଟ୍ ଦ ସେମ୍ ଟାଇମ୍ ଜୟପୁର, କୋରାପୁଟ, ସୁନାବେଡା। ଆଉ ସାର୍ ଅର୍ବାନାଇଜେସନ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି ଏବେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟଲି ତ 17% ଅଛି ବୋଧେ, that will be 40% by 2036 ଆଉ 60% by 2047। that is a very aspirational thing to have। ଆଉ 8 industrial cluster cities ତିଆରି କରିବେ। this much I want to add। ଆଉ ଲଖପତି ଦିଦି ଗୋଟେ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ ଅଛି, ଏବେ ତ ସେଟା ଅଲରେଡି I think fill up ହେଇଗଲାଣି। Education sector ରେ they are also targeting 100% literacy।
ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ
will
ଆଡ୍
be their
କରିଦଉଛି ଏବେ।
target।
ମୁଁ ଏଟା ବନେଇଦେଲି, ଗୋଟେ ସମରୀ ଗୋଟେ ବନେଇଦେଲି, ସେଟାକୁ ପଢିଦେବେ। ସେଠି ସେଠି ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଅଛି, ହେଲା କି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
also MSME sector।
ଟିକେ ଦେଖିଦେବେ
yes
ମ୍ୟାମ୍, ମୁଁ
yes
ଗୋଟେ ସେୟାର କଲି ତମ ସହିତ
MSc।
ଡକ୍ ଗୋଟେ, ତ ସେଥିରେ ସମରୀଟା ଅଛି, ହେଲା କି? ଯୋଉ ଆମର ସମରୀ ଅଛି ସବୁ ଜିନିଷର, ଏଇଟାକୁ ପଢିଦେବେ, କାଫି ଆଇଡିଆ ଲାଗିଯିବ।
Sir, whether we will achieve this, I don't think, sir. Actually, it seems extremely ambitious also.
देखो, first of all, why you are setting a target 20 year, 30 year or 10 year behind the line, so that no one can judge during this, you know? देखो, there is a government, देखो मोदी जी पहले आए थे, so they have target of 2022, and they have realized that we are not able to achieve it, so now they are talking about 47 or to 21st century, when whenever you are having so long targets, it cannot be achievable, and we cannot make this government accountable. So while no doubt these long-term targets are welcoming, these are vision. This should be vision, but there should be a short-term targets also, like 3 or 4 or 5 year down the line. We have to be target also. But you can say these are though these are very ambitious target, and we should aspire for. Though I'm it should be a little bit of optimistic in examination, like interview. You can say that though these are looking very ambitious, and if we have putting a target, so definitely at least some sort of effort we will put, and we'll try to achieve that. So it is very good also. You can give the answer.
This is
Okay,
the
na?
reason only. Yes,
Uh-huh.
these are the reasons only.
Uh-huh.
Sir, if we have a vision and aspiration towards which we will be putting efforts, there is
Yes,
again
yes,
we have interest for making
yes,
particular strategy or roadmap for achieving that.
yes.
So,
Yes.
these are just ambitious targets that we need to work upon. But sir, there are regular, like year to year targets also that we are working on, and assessment is also there. So these are
Mhm.
just beginnings that we need to work upon.
Yes, yes. So you can say whenever you have the target, for example, you have the target to clear this examination. That is why you have come, you have cleared this mains also. If you don't have any target, then I don't think you have going to even clear this mains also. So whenever you are having a target, whenever you are having a set goal, so that is what going to put a lot of pressure and these are vision, and at least we are putting in a good way. So it will come some result, but you can say little bit of optimistic tone while you are giving answer, little bit of optimistic, because if you have pessimism, then it's very difficult for you to work in the government service because a lot of things are not in control of in your, but still you have to perform your duty. You have to see positivity in the time of crisis also, na? Chalo. So any other point you want to add, anyone?
Sir, if they will ask like that POSCO earlier it has withdrawal and now it's coming
Mm-hmm.
back again in Kendusar.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that these same things will not be repeated here? Here also it is a tribal dominated area, land acquisition will be issue. So what state government has taken, the initiatives has been taken so that this time POSCO will be there.
So you can say, sir, we have learned a lot of things from the past. So and now we have seen last couple of years. So we have bring a lot of transparency and we have create a lot of awareness and people are now demanding industrialization because our youth are now driving force behind the polity economy. So youth are more concerned about job rather than all these issue. So earlier that is concerning. So you will say that I'm little bit optimistic and government is taking a lot of steps to promote the industrialization and there is a Odisha vision policy 2036. So there will be then we will not repeat the problem that is what happened in the POSCO earlier. So you can say like that.
Okay, sir.
If anyone want to add anything, you can also
I
go ahead.
want,
Yes, yes,
sir,
please, always.
I want to add a topic to discuss.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Beta.
capacityରେ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର
Uh-huh.
exporting economy is most
Uh-huh.
uh,
Uh-huh.
ମାନେ heavily ଓଡ଼ିଶାର exporting area is heavily reliance on minerals export
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
which is making Odisha vulnerable.
Uh-huh.
तो या ଉପରେ କିଛି discussion करले.
Okay. So yesterday while I was making your newspaper, Odisha specific newspaper, so there was a very good quote. So Odisha is rich in terms of mineral yet poor. Who is responsible for that? So this is what given by the quote is given by. I'm just reading out the exact quote. Just give me a little bit of time. Yes, yes. Tell me. Exactly, they have written Odisha rich in resources, poor in outcome. Who is responsible? What needs to be done?
Yes, yes, sir.
Uh,
Odisha is
yes.
rich in minerals,
Uh-huh.
but people are not getting that much benefit from it. The local people are not getting benefited. It is
Uh-huh.
not influenced in their economy.
Uh-huh.
So it is said that mostly the minerals are getting exploited and
Uh-huh.
explored
Uh-huh.
without benefiting the people,
Okay.
local
But my
people.
question
Yes,
is
sir.
why this is happening? Why this is happening?
Sir, first of all, Odisha is rich in natural endowments like minerals,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
but there are some challenges where we cannot properly utilize
Uh-huh.
those minerals.
Uh-huh.
Specifically to note down some of the reasons,
Uh-huh.
sir, it's like an issue of corruption, transparency, and accountability, where the diversions occur and some kind of black marketing occur. Then, sir, it is an issue of land acquisition is there, so that um, the industries and the private investment is not happening up to the mark. Then, sir, to certain extent, like we are now working on it. Like, sir, complex regulatory hurdles is there. Now we have been addressing this issue with Go Swift portal. Um, Another issue is, sir, infrastructure lacuna, where like proper connectivity and other infrastructure required for the growth of industries. There is this issue. And, sir, basically, the mineral and the mining areas are prevalent in the backward area in the tribal dominated lands. So there is an issue from the tribals of land acquisition, their backwardness, um, they are not appreciating the efforts for industrial development. Rather, they are very concerned about um, they will be displaced, and encroachment of other people into their area. So these are some of the issues. That's why we're not able to utilize the actual potential of our mineral resources.
Okay. So these are reason for any other point anyone to add?
Sir, mostly she has been dealt with, but I want to add 2 points.
Yes, yes.
Uh, mm, Odisha is a mineral rich state from which we can get raw material, but instead of processing the raw material and creating locally to create a finished product, we are largely exporting them, missing out potential economic benefits. ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ଯେ ଯେତେ ବି ଆମର ମିନେରାଲ ରିଚ୍ ଏରିଆ ଗୁଡା ଅଛି ସେଗୁଡା ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ ପପୁଲେସନ ଡୋମିନେଟେଡ ଏରିଆ। ତ ତ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ରହୁଛି, ତାପରେ ଟୁ ଇଭାକୁଏଟ ଦେମ୍ ରିହାବିଲିଟେସନ, ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଟିକେ ହଉଛି। ତେଣୁକରି ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ
Okay, okay. These are very good points. I think yes, yes. I think some of the schools level of point. You
Sir,
are also giving very good point. Please, please add some point.
sir, also, sir, the explored region, particularly the mineral regions, these are particularly in the central region. If we see the Odisha's geography, these are particularly the central region where there is high mountain, rock terrain. So the exploration is not up to the mark, sir. And sir, second more
Okay,
thing is, sir, the
difficulty.
administration. Yes, sir. And sir, second more thing is, administration is
Please, please, please. Go ahead.
administration not generate the enough employment, sir.
Okay, you are
Sir,
saying
there is left-wing extremism, in particular the Koraput regions and some
this is a good point also. So law and order problem also hamper our exploration, or you can say these minerals are located in a very remote and inaccessible area. So because of that, it's very difficult to extract these minerals. And I think yes, the
Sir?
extra point बताएं. हाँ, yes.
Sir, I want to add one point.
Yes, yes. Please.
Sir, we are not focusing on making the final product. We are only focusing on raw materials in refinery, and we are exporting.
Yes.
Sir, can I give one example?
We are mostly exporting the raw material rather than making value addition. For example, if we are extracting iron and steel, we need to manufacture entire finished product. From here, we can export the finished product, not the raw material. Yes, yes. Have an example, please.
Sir, can I give example?
Yes, yes, please, please.
Yes, sir. Just like the Nalco is extracting bauxite from Panchmati mine hill, sir, and is refining to alumina, sir, but is not completely processing it in Koraput, the final product of aluminium, sir. He is exporting to Anugul and Visakhapatnam for the final product.
Yes, yes. That is what we need to do in our Odisha. Also, a lot of mining are there, but they are being illegally extracted by the local or contractor without having any permission. So I think you all know that. So there are a lot of mining without having any permission. So there are people who are operating and extracting these minerals without paying anything in government. So they are more environmentally consuming, and it is profiting only one person. And next, you can say, though there are, already there is a district mineral fund that is being established under the Mines Minerals Regulation Development Act, Amendment Act in 2015, but still in the district mineral fund there are a lot of corruption happening. Recently, the corruption is going on, investigation is going on in the I think it is that, what is that? Keonjhar.
Kendusar.
Yes. So you can also say that though we are generating mineral, district mineral fund, it is supposed to be invest in the improving the people livelihood of the people. So there is a scheme for implementation of the district mineral fund. It is called Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana, and this money will be spent. 60% of the money will spend on this activity that is directly impacted by the mining operation, and 40% can be spent on activity that is indirectly impacted by the mining operation. So whenever there is a provision to improve the life and welfare of the people, but whenever there is a corruption and we are not yet implementing, the people are not getting benefit. And that is the reason they are saying that, our minerals being used by the outsider, but in return we are not getting any benefit. I think there is one more protest being going on in the Korahandi. So local people are saying that, on the one hand we have huge quantity of bauxite. Then why we are importing from other country also? Okay. So I think you already know that there is a protest being going on.
Sir, I also want to add a point.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, after the tribal land is acquisited by a company, they are also not properly compensated or relocated. That is why they
Okay.
are opposing, sir.
Yes, yes. You can say the past history of not properly rehabilitated, not properly settled. So that is the reason there is opposition directly from the tribal people itself.
Yes, sir.
So very good point you all are adding. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. So any other issue you want to discuss? So my next question is, first part
Sir,
you have solved. Like, first part of the question is why, the I think this the quote is given by the Comptroller Auditor General. So the Odisha rich in resources, poor in outcomes. Okay. Then if that is the case, then what kind of step you will suggest to improve to ensure that utilization of all these minerals by the local people?
So first thing, policy stability. There should be a transparent, clear policy. And secondly, the tribal should be a part of this developmental process. So there should be that is that rehabilitation and resettlement that should be planned before setting up in an industry. And then also we can skill the local youth. Majorly local youth are engaged in agriculture and this primary sector activities. So we have to skill them to work in industrial sectors. Again, sir, then the infrastructure, whatever the infrastructure bottlenecks are there. For example, connectivity projects, road, railway lines, and also most importantly the electricity that should be reliable. Reliable electricity should be provided. Then also, and finally, sir, we should focus on value addition of the industries. Uh, by this way, we can reap the benefits of our mining resources.
Okay, okay. Any other point anyone want to add?
Yes, sir, I want to add some point.
Yes, yes, please, please.
Sir, our first priority should be eradicating people's apathy and more local engagement. So there only we have a district mining fund and another initiative, corporate social responsibility. First, we need to aware about all the things to the local people and aware them about the benefits they will be getting after industrialization. And sir, land acquisition is the issue, so we need to approach them for land allocation to industries. And sir, for the tribal belt, we need to make sure there should not be any inconsistency with the Forest Right Act along with industrialization. Then, sir, talking about other issues like regulatory hurdles, we must ensure that uh, fast clearances to industries that may be happen. Then Then, sir, about infrastructure, more private investment that should be encouraged along with government support and some incentives like subsidies. This should come from Odisha government as well. Um, and sir, in the long run, we should ensure that there should be industry friendly initiatives should India take up so that more industries will be attracted. Like we have already discussed about value addition and all, these all the things should be prioritized. And when talking about corruption issues, more transparency and accountability through e-tracking system and digital mediums um, should be taken into account.
Okay, very good point. So any other point anyone want to add? अच्छा हो रहा है कि आप लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हो now, you all are participating, you all are contributing, it's a good thing. So my responsibility should not be, no, I should not add any value here. We should add, I should contribute, we should debate. Okay, चलो बहुत बढ़िया. Any other point you want to add, please go ahead.
Sir, I think actually, sir, we should discuss this point wise in the sense that whenever the interviewer will ask us, we should not tell haphazardly. So we have to now, sir, frame like we will say like policy, then connectivity, then skill gap, then this type of, sir, please frame
Yes,
this type.
your answer should be in a structured way rather than giving rundown. You can say like in a, for example, if let's say this industrialization issue, so you can talk about before establishing any industry, first we'll have to conduct economical and social impact assessment so that we can understand how it is going to impact different kind of systems. Once there is been identified, we need to create awareness among the people. So what are the benefits they will get through the corporate social responsibility and district mineral fund? So once people are aware, so then you can say step by step, like just like the life cycle approach. So it is going to be easy for you, and for it is also easy for the the interviewer to understand that also, na? Yes, you can give answer like that.
Sir, ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ doubt ଥିଲା ଯେ practice କଲା ବହୁତ problem ହଉଛି like ଯେତେବେଳେ step by step something we add, then actually some points that we forget actually. So କେମିତି issue କୁ କେମିତି tackle କରିବା ଆଉ ବस ଅଳ୍ପ ଦିନ ରହିଲା.
नहीं, नो इशू. इन दैट केस आप स्किप कर देते, कोई जरूरत नहीं कि पूरा एग्जैक्ट पूरा स्टेप बाय स्टेप होगा दरकार. बिकॉज टू इम्प्लीमेंट द स्टेप बाय स्टेप यू नीड 2 years, but here you have to explain everything in 2 minutes, so you can skip that step, no issue.
Okay, sir.
Okay ना? हाँ, चलो. So my next question, so we all discussed that Odisha is having rich potential, rich resources, rich in terms of all sort of minerals, biological potentials, but still Odisha is poor. So what are the reasons for backwardness of Odisha, despite having its all potential?
Sir, if
What
you
are
will
the
start.
reason for? Yes, please.
Sir, historically, when we are under the British control, we are actually exporting the raw materials from Odisha, and post-independence also we continued with this same trend. Secondly, sir, as we are agriculture dependent economy, also majority of the population is involved in agriculture, but we have not diversified the agriculture, and also the non-farm incomes has not increased. That lead to rise in unemployment and associated distress migrations.
Okay. Any other point?
And thirdly, sir, most importantly, the disasters, frequent disasters like cyclones. Every year we are getting one or other cyclones or disasters. So whatever the developmental activities we are doing, these are actually we have to rebuild these things again and again. Fourthly, sir, the law and order issue, especially in the tribal districts like Naxalism, which hindered the
And drug.
development.
Now it is drug problem also. Now there is issue of drug also. And you can say eastern coast we are facing the cyclone. The western coast we are facing the problem of drought.
Drought, yes, sir.
Western part, not coast. Western part.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So any other point anyone want to add? Please go ahead.
The regional disparity.
Regional disparity. Yes, this can be a very good point.
So most of the developed activities are found to be in the central portion, not in the western part of the Odisha. Also, there
Yes,
is
yes, very
always
good point. You can say.
disappointment among the Western. There is always disappointment among the people of Western Odisha.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes, you can put that in a coast the development of the coastal area as compared to the western or central Odisha. So that is what led to the unequal development. So if we can able to develop equally, so that is can also act as a engine of our growth also. Like urbanization is the engine of growth. If we are going to have more urbanization, there will be more growth. So only urbanization is happening in the eastern part of the Odisha. So we need to promote and penetrate that in the western and central part as well. Any other point?
Sir,
Sir,
skill.
environmental degradation can also be a point, such as deforestation and land degradation or pollution that leading to reduce in productivity, and it also increasing the rural poverty, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. If you are not able to link that, then it is wrong. Now you have linked it properly, na? So because of this
Yes, sir.
environmental issue or pollution, it is creating lot of health problem, and increasing disaster. So that is the reason people are losing so many things, na? Also
Yes, sir.
impacting our economy. Any other point?
Sir,
Sir,
unequal distribution of wealth can also be a reason because
Uh,
if we look at the mineral-rich districts such as Koraput or
mm-hmm,
Sundargarh,
mm-hmm.
though they are rich in minerals, still they lag behind in HDI indicators, sir.
Okay, okay. So you can say, the lack of good human development index, or you can say the western part of the Odisha having low human development index could be a reason.
Yes, sir.
Uh, any other point?
The connectivity issue.
Connectivity issue, infrastructure. ठीक है चलो ठीक है then let's say you are the government is given a task to frame a policy to ensure Odisha able to achieve Vision 2036 to be a prosperous and developed state. So tell me in a sequential way what are the steps we are going to take.
Sir, firstly, if I list down the points, sir. Firstly, I will list down or that comprehend any reports. Means I will try to find out data with respect to the aspects on which I have to work on. Then only I can decide on which sectors I should focus. When I get the data, then I will.
नहीं अभी देखो now you cannot say that I'll just prepare a data and after that I'll give you answer. They are asking you just give the data, like you are already preparing, you know all these things.
Okay,
You
okay, sir.
cannot say I'll prepare and after that whenever I'll have time I'll explain to you. ऐसे तो बोल नहीं सकता ना, you cannot say that.
No, no, sir. Sir, actually, I am not. I don't mean that, sir. Actually.
नहीं नहीं मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, इंटरव्यू में नेगेटिव ले लेंगे इसको ना. So you
Okay,
have
okay,
to
sir.
say. So I'll do some analysis to find out the problem. So if
Yes, sir.
let's say the
Yes, sir.
problem is ऐसे you can say that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I will find out some data to find out the actual problem, the real reason behind these issues. Then I will create a group of like-minded officers who will be executing this work at the field level. Uh, and with the current government, because there are many schemes are there, so I will first try to implement all the schemes which are there properly. For that, I can take help of technology also, creating dashboards, and so that we can monthly or quarterly we can monitor the progress. Then also the local self government, the local people should participate, giving feedbacks about the progress. And if anything is required in between, we will change the directions also. By this way, sir, I can ensure that the schemes will work. And
Okay, any other student want to add any point? So I think little bit of concrete while you are giving answer, little bit of concrete. Give me some concrete answer, like for example, Odisha is a agrarian economy, so we need to add value addition. For that, I'll promote a service. What is that? Food processing industry or agro-based industry. And currently, we are exporting lot of raw material I'll make sure that development of industry here, so that we'll create entire value chain like that. Solid thing I
Okay,
need.
okay, sir. Okay.
Whenever you are giving any answer, that should be very clear cut. Okay. Chalo, okay. Anyone want to add any point? Please go ahead.
Sir, skill mismatch.
No,
Sir, most of
I'm
the
not asking.
rural.
I'm saying what kind of step we are going to take to make sure that Odisha is a prosperous state by 2036. So you are, you have everything power. Don't say I'll do study, that study. You know everything. I think you are giving interview. That means you know everything. So you know everything about Odisha. What are the problems? So give me solution. I think just now we have discussed. You have given all the problem, all the solution also. So let's say you are given the task of making a policy. That is what going to be ensure proper development of Odisha. So what are your course of action or step of action?
Sir,
Sir,
I will
important
ensure
steps.
that all the three sectors that are primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors get equal weightage, and all our focus would be to improve all the sectors together, so that we can develop an inclusive model. If we look at the agriculture sector and the various problems faced by like the high input cost and the low price relation of their products should be met. The farmers should be insured regarding with insurance like PM, FPY, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima. And in the manufacturing sector, industry sector, ensure that the industries do not get hurt, not get regulatory problems while acquisition of land or while processing. In the MSME sector, I will try to improve the micro and small medium enterprises so that they will help in generation of more and more employment. In service sector, I will try to inculcate more and more technology and try to skill the people so that our we can also have a good.
देखो, already you have given the point, but you have to very clear. For example, you are saying I need to promote agriculture. I can promote agriculture by encouraging cultivation of more value-added crop like horticulture. I think you know that on Western Odisha, even the Daringbadi, they are cultivating so many value-added crops. Okay? So I need to promote that. And post agricultural production, I need to add value like food processing industry, agro-based industry. In case of manufacturing, we need to promote advanced manufacturing like semiconductor chip manufacturing, display manufacturing, and advanced electronics, and some of the manufacturing in the mining and mineral sector also. Then in service sector, we need to have advanced IT policy. We need to attract a lot of IT sector. So you have to say like that with complete concrete. And for rural development, we need to emphasize more on the Mission Shakti, Lakshapati Didi, and MSME. We need to promote MSME also, tourism sector also. You have to be very concrete. So yes, this anyone can give a very good concrete answer, and it should be very clear and structured way.
First of all, Odisha is a rural-based agrarian economy. The coastal economy where we can promote agro-based food industries and value addition in food. So, like we have been planning for mega food parks in some of the cities also. So that can
Yes.
create good opportunities for many of our people and prevent migration also. So there is again another issue that the number of male workers in agriculture that has been constantly declining. Because of the migration issue, we need to prevent that issue, and skilling and reskilling of our people, specifically the younger generation, that again should be prioritized. Then, sir, about industries, so there is again Odisha facing an issue of environmental sustainability versus economic development. So in that front, Odisha should promote more utilization of renewable energy sources. Again, sir, the transitioning towards sustainable practices that must be gradual. Again, utilizing the full potential of its natural endowments. Then, sir, talking about the MSME sector, sir, Odisha's share is very less comparison to other states in India. So we need to promote this our textile sector, our cottage industries through MSME policies. Then, sir, again, talking about the socio-economic front, for the longer run, we must prioritize education, health, like other human resource development initiatives, like empowering women and addressing the poverty issue. Like, sir, Odisha is again aspiring to be a poverty-free state by 2036. So all these things should have a roadmap and strategy forward, so that Odisha can achieve its full potential and
Yes.
be a great contributor towards India's development also.
Yes, yes. देखो आंसर तो केते बढ़िया लागला तुम निजे को तबे तुम ଗୋଟେ स्ट्रक्चर वे रे जेटा बेले किसी ଗୋଟେ कहूछ पुट योर पॉइंट इन ए वेरी क्रिस्टल क्लियर कि तुम एटा करिया को चाहतो तुम यदि भेग हिसाब रे कहिबो ना सामने वाला को माने बुझी पारिबो तुम कोन कहिया को चाहतो टू बी वेरी क्लियर मो बुझुची ताने कोन कहलो ऑल ऑफ सडन आसुनी बट जेमे तुम प्रैक्टिस करिवो ना एटी सेति में तुम डिस्कशन करूछे ना तुम एटी ट्राई करले हे पारिबो टिके थिंक करो स्ट्रक्चर करो किछि किछि एग्जांपल दियो जेमे तुम कहवा स्टार्ट करियो ग्रेजुअली डेवलप करियो ओके
सर आउ गोटे क्वेश्चन थिला बे टाइम ही गलानी मु पचारि बरी कि
हां पचार पचार
सर इंटरव्यू ट्रांसक्रिप्ट जोटा आपण पठेइतिले सेतिरे गोटे क्वेश्चन थिला कि तमे भाबुछ कि ए गवर्नमेंट आसिया परठू बहुत सारा नेम चेंजेस होची सो वेदर द गवर्नमेंट हैज नो अदर वर्क रादर देन जस्ट नेम चेंजिंग तो यार आंसर केमती दबो
तो बता कौन हवा दरकार लाइक यू नो डोंट यू थिंक दैट गवर्नमेंट इज टू मच ऑफ बिजी इन चेंजिंग द नेम रेदर देन डूइंग गुड गवर्नेंस
सर जदि मते क्वेश्चन आस्तांदा देन मु कहते कि सर गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो टेकिंग other initiatives. But sir, talking about name changing, why the government is doing, sir, to be more people friendly.
Yes, you can say that. So government is changing name because government is having the mandate of the people. They are the responsibility, and if changing name help in improving governance, for example, if you change some name, that is what reflect the aspiration of the people. That is your reflection of our Odia culture. That is your respect of our history. So what is it? Why should not we go for change? So along with changing, government has also taken a lot of steps. So I think both are important. देखो आम डिप्लोमेटिक हवा दरकार ये जगह हम पॉलिटिक्स से पढ़िया कथा बुझिपाल कि नहीं अपोजिशन स्टैंड हमको न नहीं कि यू हैव टू वेरी रैशनल ओके so tell me now why Odisha coast is prone to so many cyclones so why particularly the Odisha coast is prone to so many cyclones
Sir, can I say?
yes please
Sir, first of all, its geographical location is like that, makes in Odisha more prone towards cyclone. Sir, Odisha's coastal region specifically, they are in proximity to Bay of Bengal. Um, and sir, Odisha's climatic condition is like that. We have a large share of the summer season where it makes feasible for the cyclone to intensify because of the increasing surface temperature um, and the sea surface temperature also. So making feasible for the cyclonic conditions to happen. Then sir, but sir, it is increasing with the climate change and global warming. Making the coastal region more prone towards cyclonic disturbances.
okay
And
okay
sir,
any other point
we say
yes
about sir, deforestation and all, and the changing weather frequency.
no
So
that is
more,
not the reason for striking the Odisha that is the reason for rising frequency and intensity you can say because of climate change but why it is striking Odisha
Sir,
sir,
yes yes
sir, another point I want to add. Sir, I don't know if that will be the reason, but sir, uh, um, Odisha is very near to the Bay of Bengal branch of monsoon, and when the monsoonal rainfall is happening, again it is creating cyclonic disturbances because it's a very erratic monsoon is there. So in between that, we have also witnessed rising temperature in those areas. And sir, specifically, more cyclone is coming to Odisha in the month of October. Uh, which is the retreating monsoon that is not coming to Odisha. So the temperature was is high enough in that particular months.
This specific
So
देखो
that
देखो
could
ये जो
be the
पॉइंट आपण कहले ना किछि यार रिलेवेंस नाही देखो तमे यदि एमसी किछि
हेलो
पॉइंट
सर
ऐड करिवो 2 मिनिट रे कहला पर यदि किछि वैल्यू ऐड करूनो तमे वेस्ट करो तमरो टाइम ना बुझि पाछ ना नाही सेति पई कोन जते बेले आंसर दोतो बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक एंड यूटिलाइज योर टाइम देखो तमे जो एबे जो एति जेति पॉइंट ऐड कलो देखो साइक्लोन इज फ्रॉम द मॉनसून फर्स्ट and no doubt October e boruchi but why Odisha coast is getting so many cyclone that is what my question na ha ko
hello sir.
yes
Hello sir. Sir, I want to
ko
say factual only. Odisha lies between the latitude of 15 degree to 30 degree, which is more specific prone to cyclonic heat. And the Odisha coast is more bulgy towards the Bay of Bengal. And when the ITCZ let's say it is in October or May, the ITCZ always on the Odisha. So the movement of the cyclone more prone towards the Odisha, the 30 degree and 15 degree to 30 degree, 30 degree. If you
yes
see the
these are
pattern
good
in
point
global,
yes these are good point
if you see the global pattern, the 15 degree and 13 degree, the coastal areas are more vulnerable to cyclones. It is not about Odisha's geography or other that things. It is about the
no it is
this
geography
30
na
and
this is
yes
geography
sir.
no this point is this is because of geography na yes
No, I am saying the Odisha's physiography. It is not about Odisha's physiography. It is about the latitudinal presence of Odisha. So it
so that
makes
is what
Odisha
geography
more
na
vulnerable.
that is what geography na
Sir,
physiography is part of
not phys.
geography
Yes, sir. I'm talking about the physiography. There is no role of physiography of Odisha, matlab interior Odisha. It's about the latitude only and the position of ITCZ, the intertropical convergence zone,
okay
always on the top of
okay
Odisha in the month of October and May. That is the
got your
main
point
reason
got your
why.
point got your point got your point
Yes, sir.
देखो कोई पॉइंट को ना तुम बहुत क्रिस्टल क्लियर को नो नीड टू रिपीट दैट आल्सो कहीं ना रिपीट सेते बेले करा जाय तब हम पाखरे पॉइंट नाही ओके तो तापर तुम कहि परियो नो on that is in the originating in the Bay of Bengal that tends to travel from east to west na so any cyclone that is and most of the cyclone they originate around 9 to 10 degrees north of equator like Andaman Sea and Nicobar Sea from there if it is traveling eastward most of the cyclones strike the Odisha coast any other point if you want to add please go ahead
Sir, I will add 2 points, sir. Sir, as Odisha is in the northern coast of Bay of Bengal, and the continental shelf in Bay of Bengal is gentle and flat. So sea surface temperature generally increases more. And secondly, sir, the tropical easterly jet stream that drives the depressions from Pacific Ocean towards Odisha coast also. And also, sir, the shape of actually Odisha is a funnel shaped. So whenever that cyclone is coming, so it's getting intensified also. And so many, sir, fourthly, so many rivers are there which act as act as a source for cyclone to move inside and say our continent, inside our Odisha territory also.
how you can say by a lot of river are draining to Bay of Bengal so because of fresh water addition the salinity of Bay of Bengal is quite low low saline water tends to heat it off very early na that is the reason Bay of Bengal is more heat having as compared to Arabian Sea
Yes, sir. But sir, actually, the interiors are getting cyclones for the fact that this cyclone is moving through the river Because these are tropical cyclones only. They
Yes,
require
yes, they are
water
getting
for.
water, but river, no, it's not that big actually.
So I think it's through rivers only they are getting inside our interior Odisha.
No. Interior Odisha, they are getting rainfall when they are being hit by any mountain come in their course of its path. So that forced them to rise upward and set their rainfall.
That is orographic
But we
rainfall.
need big orography rainfall, yes. So we need big water, to have that, just you are saying, we need to have big river. So I don't think these river are enough. There might be, but impact is not that much.
Sir,
But you can say
this
Sir,
that.
is
can
the
you say
reason. Sir,
some pre-existing?
sir, if this is the reason, the river about, why not West Bengal or Bangladesh, which discharge more fresh water that Ganga and Brahmaputra? Why Odisha? This is not factual about river. River,
Yes, yes,
river water, yeah, adding fresh water more and reduces salinity. That's and the self is very low. That's the reason for the formation
yes,
of cyclone, not
yes.
the
In
reason
Bay of
for the
Bengal,
hitting Odisha.
formation of
Yes,
cyclone
sir.
in Bay of Bengal, and
Bay of
mostly
Bengal.
they are traveling because they are coming under the influence of easterly trade wind. And already the ITCZ during this May, I think, or April and October, it is generally over the India or north of, sorry, Odisha or north of Odisha. So by default, they are attracted towards this ITCZ and they fall over the Odisha. This is the actually real fact.
Sir, can we say, sir, some pre-existing cyclonic disturbance, particularly in southern sector of Bay of Bengal, when they move
Yes,
towards the
actually.
northern sector, then it
Yes,
intensify and create a low pressure
yes.
belt. That's why it's creating for
But
the cyclone formation.
देखो these are the reason for having more cyclone in Bay of Bengal. समझ रहे हो ना? These are the factors
Yes, sir.
for having
Sir,
more
I'm
cyclone in Bay of
talking.
Bengal as compared to Arabian Sea. But yes, you can say if more cyclone in Bay of Bengal, then more cyclone will be strike to Odisha also, na?
Yes, sir. When they move towards the northern sector, particularly towards
Yes,
Odisha, they intensify, sir.
yes. Then it's okay. ठीक है, then I think end करिए आज मीटिंग को एटी. So discussion को एटी end करिए. चलो. I think फटाफट ये
Yes,
बोलते
sir.
करूँ था.
Hello.
हाँ को.
Sir, the DMF, sir, its full form is District Mineral Foundation, and the District Mineral Fund is a old term, sir.
No,
And some
District
older
Mineral
textbook.
Foundation is a body. District Mineral Foundation is a fund body. So under that, they will receive some royalty. I think 5% royalty of all the mineral operation, and that is what called District Mineral Fund. And that fund can be utilized for development of area that is being affected by the mining operation. 60% of that fund can be utilized for direct development and 40% indirect development. The program name is Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana.
Sir, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ request ଅଛି.
Yes, please.
सर ये जो जेमती ज्योग्राफी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ଏବେ ପଚାରିଲେ ସେମିତି କିଛି ओडिशा स्पेसिफिक ज्योग्राफी क्वेश्चन लिस्ट डाउन करि परिबे कि सर?
बिल्कुल पचारिया, धीरे पचारिया, डोंट वरी, काली पहर दिनो, डोंट.
सर थैंक
चलो, आई थिंक एंड करिया डिस्कशन को, टाइम भी हो गलानी. चलो बाय बाय. पढ़ाई भलसे पढ़ापढ़ी करू थाओ, ट्रांसक्रिप्ट पढ़ो, करंट अफेयर पढ़ो, सबको भलसे पढ़ो. चलो बाय 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 एवरीवन, गुड नाइट, टेक केयर, बाय बाय. अगेन विल मीट टुमारो एट 6 PM. चलो बाय.